In just a few days' time, I'll be 27, and I can't believe my 25 was 2 years ago. Well, in these days leading up to my 27th birthday, actually, it's going to be in a day or two. And that's dependent on when this video goes up. It's like I can't recall the life I've lived before 26. It's like my memory can't go beyond the last 300 days. And I've decided not to stress it as well. The moment I focus on the last 300 days, the more I have internalized evidence of the life lived. As a girl child living in Nigeria, it took me longer years to embrace adulthood fully. I would say up to my 24th birthday, I was basically living off the rules and expectations of family. I didn't even explore as much as I think I should or I would have as a teenager and a young adult. And then all of a sudden, I was in my mid 20s. Like, how did I get to 25? Well, a time came when I rebelled with so much rage that I didn't even know I had in me. I demanded the respect that was due to me. As an adult, a human, an individual, everyone had to understand that going forward, you exist to guide and not impose your rules or opinions on me. I was exhausted for not having made so much experiences for myself. Just imagine being exhausted because you've not done certain things. That's crazy. The leverage and liberty of being a young adult would soon vanish with age and time, and I would eventually wake up to wishing that I had lived more than just by the books. Nah, at 25, I had become a young adult responsible for herself, and it was just the beginning of so much self awareness. To date, I am so grateful for that courage to have rebelled that badly. I began to learn and unlearn a lot about myself and relationship with others. I even realized I had a personality 50% different from what I was allowed to have. I explored. Oh, I explored so much. It felt like I was living my best life, which I was. And I'm still living it. Because every action and inaction was indeed mine, void of external influence or interference. See, don't get me wrong. We need people to talk to us every now and then. But we also need to know who we are. And if at all we are what we think we are. Do you understand? They are two different things. We could be somebody else under other people and could be an entirely different identity when we're on our own. Well, in that same year, I witnessed a major trigger with a relative, and I went to every extent within my capacity to ensure that they were aware that I have zero tolerance to certain behaviors because I myself, I am an adult. Anyways, it was a major family crisis at the time, but it paved the way for so much more recognition and respect that have come my way. So, as I wrap up my 27th year on earth, I'm also celebrating my second year of self-awareness and self-identity. This video, this voiceover, will be the first time that I'm saying this age out loud. Like, because I've refused to accept that I am in my late 20s now, officially. Crazy. I was just 25 yesterday. No, it's because I have an internalized perception that it is such a big age that requires so much more. And so I've taken break in these last 2 days, not speaking with anyone over the phone and avoiding human interactions as much as possible. This week, just as every other week before my birthdays, I've reflected on the 12-month journey to becoming 27. And one thing that stands out for me is gratitude for experience I can think of, the moments I have witnessed, the growth achieved, knowledge acquired, family concerns, friends doting. I am grateful. I knew 27 was going to have a lot of sewing, but I didn't know it would be this much. If I spoke with you this year and you were able to detect or recognize the pain in my voice, it only means you really cared about me. And so I say thank you. And to those of you who were my shoulders to cry on, to lean on, I say thank you. To my family that came through for me even when I was distancing myself a whole lot. Thank you because I went through a lot. I went through major life changing processes in this age. To my friend, to my friends, the ones I can comfortably call and cry and lament and share my doubts and uncertainties with. This is me saying thank you. So before I enter 27, I am grateful. But how about I tell you who is yet to get to this age? One thing that has kept me afloat in all of this is living by my own rules. Yeah, it might not necessarily be such a big deal, but trust me, as someone who has always had to live under the rules of others, I understand what it means by living by my own terms. And living by my own terms have made it easier for me. And so whenever you see me upset or down about something, it's not because I feel guilty of not meeting expectations of others. It is because I feel guilty of not meeting up with my own expectations, my own, right? My own expectations. So before you clock 27 and begin to think you're in your late 20s, I think you should also check how much you have achieved, how far you have come. To be honest, turning 27 is such a big deal to me because 27, what? I'm just 17. I'm just 17. What the? Anyways, yeah, 27 should be here in about a day. And I just hope this video comes up just before then. By the way, this meal was so sumptuous. Delicious. Yeah. Alright. 19th October is my birthday. Yeah. So happy birthday to me. Make sure you are living life in your own terms. Don't let societal pressures, don't let cultural stereotypes affect you. As long as you're growing, that is all that matters. All right, I'll see you in my next vlog, which should be my birthday proper. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video. Okay, bye.